Hello, and welcome to a Fallout 76 camp build episode. I've returned to the area of the Pylon ambush site, where the event Encrypted takes place. I've decided to move my main character here and build a hunting lodge. I don't have a home per se, but I think finally I found a place that I like. I love the view towards the ash heap in this direction during the day, and also Charleston to the south. So I'm going to show you where I've built and how kind of strangely difficult it was. Because it's so close to the event site, if you see the little dome structure off to my right, there's a small bunch of trees up here right on the peak of a bunch of rocks. So it's not exactly the best place, but it's the closest I can get that I can actually watch the event, have low-level players come and snipe from the tower or run down, experience the event, and come back and level up their low-level characters. So right now I have dropped the camp. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's actually a lead deposit here. So if I need lead to make bullets, which right now I'm using so many fusion cells against the sheep squatch, I really don't need the lead. I just stockpile it every day and give it away. So here we go with the first foundation. I want to build it high up off the ground like the last one I built on a different character, but this is going to be a permanent, much nicer build than the last one. The problem is there are trees everywhere and they will have issues with intersecting with the objects I'm trying to drop. I'm also going to use the trick to stack the stairs, and once you stack them, they are permanent. So due to dropping things incorrectly, I had to tear it all down about 3 times. So you basically, in the center of the first set of stairs, you put 2 of the large pylons. They're under the stairs category. You remove the bottom one, and also you cannot put any like side pieces as temporary so you don't fall off, because they will also be permanent. And you know, I found that out at the end. I dropped a few pieces and then realized, you know, they're there now for good. So here I am lining up the second set of stairs. And yes, it can be that crazy precise trying to get it to fit. Just when I get green, I topple off. There we go. And just be sure before you actually drop it that it's lined up correctly. Because like I said, it is permanent. Okay, so we get the second pylon, remove the bottom one, and put the next set of stairs. You're seeing actually the first build, I only went up 2 stories. I was going to do a 3rd story and make it like a hotel, like a lodge with a hotel on the 2nd floor, but I hit the ceiling of the build area, so I couldn't do that. But I thought I'd leave this in to show you how to stack the staircases. And they always want to go everywhere but where I want it to go. Just making sure. And there we are. Now I can remove this posts, not pylons. I'm so close to the pylon site now. Everything's a pylon. So I've kind of centered myself between these 2 large trees. And now I can begin to put at least a level of solid floor or 2, and then another layer on the outside of the see-through metal grate floor, so the lasers, turrets, everything can fire down through the floors. Yes, I've had some griefing lately, and yes, there are players out there that are paying to destroy my camps. Needless to say, you approached a friend of mine and tried to bribe them with caps to blow up my camp, and yeah, they told me. So don't be a coward. If you're going to come and blow up my camp, do it in person. Don't send or pay somebody else to do it, because it's very cowardly. And next month, the beginning of next month, you will not be able to destroy any camps, because they will be implementing the new rules where only if you're engaged in hostile activities against another player will your camp and turrets and yourself be available to be attacked. So if you choose to stay in adventure mode and you choose to stay in pacifist mode, no one can destroy your camp. Starting next month, I think with patch 9. And that is very good news for those of us who just want to enjoy the game and be builders. And since they changed the rules for losses on your caps in survival mode, it used to be double your level, and now it's 25%. So, you know, they've come back to adventure mode because they can make much more money. They can still make your level. So if you're level 100, obviously they're going to make 100 caps killing you in adventure mode, where they're only going to make 25 caps in survival mode. So yeah, they're coming back. So hopefully they can figure out what's going on in beta so they don't lose a lot of caps. I think it should be the same level in survival mode. If you're level 100, you're going to lose 100 caps. In aid, you know, 15%. I know that they've adjusted that again also, but this is all about adventure mode for now. So here's what the finished platform looks like. I wanted sort of one of those ranger station lodges where you could build your home in the middle and then have the graded flooring all the way around with a railing. This version no longer exists because at this point I realized I had built up way too high. So I'm going to show you the finished product. There it is, the hunting lodge. It is friends welcome all the time. Please stop by. I know people have stopped by, waved, dropped off stim packs, rat away. This is a very difficult event to complete, and you go through a ton of stim packs trying to be a conduit for one of the 3 pylons. So here we go, the hunting lodge. It's going to be my permanent home, and when vending comes, I'll leave some vending machines. If you need any food, it's a very small garden because the laser turrets are taking up so much of my build space. And I'd like to give a very special thanks to 3 people that helped with the interior decorating. That would be Happy, Zulfarex, and Rain Steel. The 3 of you really made this place look like a home with plants, special lighting, everything. I thank you guys very, very much. So on this side of the lodge, you have sleeping and all of the workbenches and kitchen. I love the whitewashed plaster walls. That's really cool. That was a new stash box. So they placed, you know, a poster kind of to match the workbenches that are there. And it really made it sing. I still have some more plants to put in there. This is my favorite spot right there on the left, the little seating lounge. I love these new lamps I picked up in the atomic shop. And people are stopping by and dropping off some of these mounted heads. I only have 3 so far. So I'm always looking for new ones. I got the Wendigo yesterday. So I'm at my build limit. This is what I mean. They have this tinker bench, and to feature it and put the silver shroud Above it is a really nice accent piece. We have our little get-together area and fireplace. I also put in this room, which is a great place for people to go in and do trades when they want privacy. And it's powered separately from the rest of the house. So yeah, you're going to choke on the carbon monoxide. But basically, you use the keypad to get in and step on the pressure plate to get out. So I'm leaving it up here just for a second or two so you can see how to wire it to one of the power doors with a keypad. One goes to the little power switch, one down to the pressure plate, and out through the wall. It will automatically drop it there, and it's heading out to the keypad. And there's my view of Charleston, the Capitol Dome. It's a bit foggy in this video, but it's really nice and bright and sunny, so if I want the view this way, it's really nice. And there's the two pieces that I can't get rid of, so we made it a little patio. These can't be turned, they can't be removed, replaced, yes, probably to a solid wood, but just to show you that, yeah, all of this is permanent. And since we found the sheep squatch is very vulnerable to laser and energy weapons, I've switched out the missile turrets to laser turrets. And yes, there was a major upgrade to their range and damage. The numbers are all still the same, but I've noticed a measurably higher damage by the new turrets. And here we are. Please feel free to come on by and check it out and get ready for the encrypted event. Thanks for watching, and see you out at the hunting lodge.